Hello, welcome to Mama Sue's Kitchen. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I'm going to share a recipe with you that was shared by a sweet follower, Miss Doris Powell. And this recipe, she said, is one of Carol Kitchen's recipes. And she calls it a cherry pink salad. And when I saw how easy it was, I thought, oh, this is a keeper for sure. Plus, the ingredients are all ingredients that I love. You start with a can of cherry pie filling. This is a 21-ounce can. Gonna put it in a dish. Scout hears me scraping the bowl. And then you're going to take a can of sweetened condensed milk and mix it with the cherry pie filling. This reminds me a little bit of, you remember I made the Cheerio cheese pie not too long ago. Of course, you didn't mix these together, but the taste is going to be the same. I mixed that. And then she said a can of crushed pineapple, well drained. She didn't put the size on there, so I got the large can, the 20-ounce, because I thought more can be better. And I just drained this really well. So I'm gonna mix that in there. And then she said you're going to fold in Cool Whip, which she said a large Cool Whip. And a large Cool Whip is 16 ounces, and I had 2 8-ounce in my freezer. So I've let those thaw. And the last ingredient is 3/4 cup of chopped pecans. And you know, I say Whaley's. And this is another reason that I love theirs, because these are the medium-sized pieces, which kept me from having to chop them. So I put the 3/4 cup in, and I'm going to fold that together. And it's going to have to be refrigerated for several hours before we eat it. But you know, this is gonna be yummy, I know. I've made something very similar. I don't know if I made it or if I remember my mama making it, but I've eaten it and it's really good. Okay. There's just a few more pecans left in this bag, and I'm going to add those to there. So this is probably about a cup, but her recipe that will be on my website is going to say 3/4 cup. So you just add whatever you want. But oh my, so good. This would be a pretty dish, you know, if you were gonna have to take something like to a church dinner or something like that. Can you see? It's pretty, and I know it is very delicious. I thank you, Miss Doris, for sending me this recipe. And it will be on my website, mamasuesouthernkitchen.com. But back to the pecans. I'm about to start using lots of pecans because, you know, before long it's going to be time to start cooking for Thanksgiving. I know you don't want to hear that. It's just September, but the time's going to go by very quickly, and I already have my pecans, and I just put the bags in the freezer because you'll be using a lot of pecans in November and December, or I will. I think you would too. But anyway, this is a easy recipe, and it's going to be delicious. But I just want to thank you again for following me. Thank you for sharing my page and commenting. And I hope that you know that Jesus loves you. You know, so many people think that Jesus couldn't love them, that they've just done too many bad things. But you know what? Jesus loves you as much as he ever has. But he wants you to turn to him and to turn away from the bad things that maybe you've done. He wants you to be salt and light. Let others see Jesus in you. In this dark world, you need to let others see Jesus. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll be back soon.